Hello everyone, myself Professor Khemchan Surana. Today we will discuss the monoclonal antibodies as an anti-cancer agent. So in this, basically we will go through the what is immunotherapy. So in that, the immunotherapy is the treatment that uses certain parts of person immune system to fight disease as a cancer. Okay, so basically the immunotherapy is what the kind of a treatment, okay, that uses the certain parts of the person's immune system for to fight against the disease such as cancer. Okay, so this can be done in the couple of ways. So whatever the immunotherapy, they will work in the two different ways. That is what the first is stimulating your own immune system to work harder or smarter to attack cancerous cells. Okay, so what is the first way to stimulate the immune system? Okay, second is what giving you immune system component such as man-made immune system proteins. So first is whatever the immune system stimulation, and second is what giving you the immune system components. Okay, means what is that the consumption of immune system components. Okay, so such as what man-made immune system proteins. So these are what two different ways by these the immunotherapy where work. So now the cancer immunotherapy. So immunotherapy is the type of cancer treatment, okay, that boost the body's natural defenses to fight against the cancer. Okay, so they were what boosting the body for defense against the cancer. Okay, so it uses substance by the body or into the laboratory to improve how your immune system work to find and destroy the cancerous cells. Okay, so what your substance by your body, okay, or into your laboratory, okay, they were what work on what the how they will find as well as destroy the cancerous cells. The main types of immunotherapy now being used to treat the cancers. Okay, so the different types of immunotherapy will be there, and they were useful against what your cancerous treatment. So in that, the first type is what your monoclonal antibodies. Okay, so what is monoclonal antibodies? Basically these are man-made versions of immune system proteins. Okay, so they were produced by what man means man-made version of immune system proteins. Antibodies can be very useful in the treatment of cancer because they can be designed to attack a very specific part of cancerous cell. Okay, so these kinds of monoclonal antibodies were what useful for treating the cancer because they were designed in such a way that they have to target only a specific part of the cancerous cell. Okay, so this is what about first monoclonal antibodies. Second type is what your immune checkpoint inhibitors. Okay, immune checkpoint inhibitors. So what is this immune checkpoint inhibitor? These are the drugs basically take the brakes of immune system, okay, which helps it recognize as well as attack the cancerous cell. Okay, so immune checkpoint inhibitor means what? These are the drugs, okay, they will takes the brake of the immune system and recognize the as well as attack onto the cancerous cell, means they were identified the cancerous cell and attack on that particular cell. So this is what immune checkpoint inhibitor. Third is what cancer vaccines. Okay, so vaccines, already we know the vaccines are the substances put into the body to start immune responses against certain diseases. We usually think of them as being given a healthy people to prevent infections, but the some vaccines can help to prevent or treat the cancers. Okay, so already we know the what is vaccine. These are what the particular substances they were injected into the body to stimulate the immune system, okay, and fight against the different kind of diseases, also against for the treatment of cancer. Okay, so this is what cancer vaccines. Now fourth is what other as well as non-specific immune therapies. Okay, so these treatment boost the immune system in general way but this can still help into the immune system attacks the cancers. Okay, so these are what the agents which will use to boost the your immune system and fight against the cancerous cells. So these are what the different types of cancer immunotherapy. Now we'll discuss the monoclonal antibodies. Initially we'll go through the what is antibodies. Okay, an antibody is a protein used by immune system to identify and neutralize foreign objects like bacteria as well as viruses. Each antibody recognizes a specific antigen unique to its target. Okay, already we know antibody is what protein. Okay, into the immune system they have to identify as well as neutralize the foreign objects. Okay, so monoclonal antibodies are antibodies that are identical because they were produced by one type of human cells, all clones of a single parent cells. Okay, so also there is what polyclonal antibodies like monoclonal antibodies. Okay, so polyclonal antibodies are the antibodies that are derived from the different cell lines. Okay, so these are where what derived from different cell lines. So this is what about the antibodies. So the monoclonal antibodies are used to treat the cancer. Okay, the immune system attacks onto the foreign substances. Okay, as we know the basic mechanism of immune therapy. So immune system is what they will attack on the foreign substances into the body by making large number of antibodies. Okay, and antibodies is a protein that sticks to the specific protein called as a antigen. Okay, so whatever the antibody, the protein which will sticks to the specific protein, that protein is called as a antigen. Antibodies circulate throughout the body until they find and attach to the antigen. Okay, once the attach they can be recruit other part of the immune system to destroy the cells containing antigen. Okay, so this is what about monoclonal antibodies. They have to stick to the particular protein. Okay, that is what the antigen, and they have to trigger the immune system and defense against the cancers as well as different kind of diseases. So here the different kind of monoclonal antibodies given. Okay, so on the basis of different structures like mouse, chimeric, humanized as well as human. Okay, the different percentage of human cells has been given over here. Okay, so the examples in case of mouse, that is what tocilizumab, okay, and ibrutinib. Then chimeric structure, okay, that is what cetuximab and rituximab. Humanized structure, that is what trastuzumab, and human structural, that is what panitumab. These are what different examples of different monoclonal antibodies. So here the different types of monoclonal antibodies design, that is what the four basic types. In that, first is what murine source antibodies. Okay, the rodent monoclonal antibodies with excellent affinity. Okay, with excellent affinity and specificity generated using conventional hybridoma technology. Okay, so by using conventional hybridoma technology, okay, so with excellent affinity as well as specificity, the kind of monoclonal antibodies has been designed, that is called as a murine source antibodies. So clinical efficiency compromised by HAMA means what, human anti-murine antibody response, which leads to allergic or immune complex hypersensitivity. Okay, so this is what the first type. Second is what chimeric monoclonal antibodies. So chimeras combines the human constant regions with intact rodent variable regions. Okay, so affinity as well as specificity in case of these chimeric monoclonal antibodies has been unchanged. Okay, also causes human anti-chimeric antibody responses. Okay, 30% murine resources will be there in case of these chimeric monoclonal antibodies. Okay, so this is second type. Now third is what humanized monoclonal antibodies. So these humanized monoclonal antibodies contains only the CDRs of the rodent variable regions grafted onto the human variable region framework. So this is what third type. Now here we have to discuss the nomenclature of monoclonal antibodies. Okay, so in that, how the different monoclonal antibodies, means the examples of monoclonal antibodies has been designed. Okay, so here the last syllable is always map. Okay, so the whatever the last three words of these name of the monoclonal antibody structure is what, MAB, means map. Okay, so for example, trastuzumab, rituximab, so mab is what, the last syllabi, okay, of these examples. So next to the last, okay, means after last, okay, there is what, different based on different types of the these monoclonal antibodies, there is what, particular word will be there. Okay, so in case of human monoclonal antibodies, U will be there. You can see the first 100% example is what, panitumumab. Okay, panitumumab. So this is what human monoclonal antibody example. Second is what, ZU, means zoo. Okay, ZU, humanized, that is what, 95%. Example is what, trastuzumab. Okay, next is what, chimeric. Okay, third one, that is what, XI. Okay, so example is what, rituximab. Okay, so this is what about third. Now fourth is what, mouse monoclonal antibodies. So in case of mouse, there is what, O, oxygen will be there, O. Okay, so A in case of rat, E in case of hamster, I in case of primate. Okay, so in different species like mouse, in case of mouse there is O. Okay, in case of rat there is A, in case of hamster there is E, and in case of primate there is I. Okay, so example from this fourth category is what, tositumumab. Okay, that is example. So this is what, the last and next to the last. Okay, now previous syllable. Okay, previous syllable in case that is what, TU in case of mouse. Okay, for tumor general. Okay, so MAR for breast cancer, PR for prostate cancer. Okay, CO for colon cancer. Okay, so these are what, different previous syllable. So for example, tosutumumab, TU. Okay, so in case of your particular general cancer. Okay, so if for general types of cancer, okay, there is what, TU, tosutumumab example. Now CI. Okay, so for circulatory purpose. Okay, so example is what, bevacizumab. Okay, so these are what, the different examples with their nomenclature of monoclonal antibodies. So now the first example we will discuss here, that is was trastuzumab. Okay, so trastuzumab is what, monoclonal antibody useful against the epidermal growth factor receptor 2. Okay, they will work against what, EGFR2, means what, epidermal growth factor receptor 2, also HER2. Okay, so very effective against the breast cancer, in which the HER2 is overexpressed more than usual amount percent. Okay, per cell. Okay, about 20% of the all breast cancers. Okay, often used in the combination with chemotherapy. Okay, in combination it has been given. So here the mode of action of these trastuzumab has been given over here. So trastuzumab monoclonal antibody will come and bind to the HER2 receptor. Okay, so after binding, it will inhibit the HER2 mediated signaling into the HER2 positive tumors, and also prevents the HER2 activation by blocking the extracellular domain cleavage and activates the antibody dependent cellular toxicity. Okay, once this cellular toxicity has been activated, it inhibits the cancerous cells and growth of cancerous cells. So this is what the simple mode of action of trastuzumab. Now the next example is what, cetuximab. Okay, so this is again what, the monoclonal antibody. Okay, work against the epidermal growth factor receptor 1. Okay, EGFR1. So first trastuzumab work against what, epidermal growth factor receptor 2, and this cetuximab works against the epidermal growth factor receptor 1. Okay, so this will effective in case of colon cancer, head and neck cancer. Okay, possibly also useful in the treatment of lung cancer. Okay, and used into the chemotherapy with radiation therapy. Okay, so next example is what? Bevacizumab. Okay, so monoclonal antibody against vascular endothelial growth factor. Okay, so these were work against what? Vascular endothelial growth factor. Okay, which stimulate the angiogenesis. Okay, angiogenesis means what? The growth of new blood vessels into the tumors. Okay, so deprive the tumors of the blood supply they need for the growth as an invasion. Okay, and effective against the cancer of colon, lungs, breast, kidney and brain. So bevacizumab in the combination with paclitaxel, okay, is indicated for the treatment of patient who have not received chemotherapy for their locally recurrent or metastatic HER2 negative breast cancer. So these bevacizumab they are given in combination with paclitaxel, okay, for different kinds of cancers. So now the side effect of these particular monoclonal antibodies is what? The mild and transient side effect will be there, mainly during what? First infusion, fever, chills. Okay, this can be prevention. Okay, and the temporary drop in blood, temporary drop in what? Blood pressure and dyspnea. Okay, then rare antibodies again rituximab. These are what? Different side effects. Now here the some monoclonal antibodies have the side effects that can be related to the antigen target has been given. For example, the bevacizumab is what? Monoclonal antibody that targets a protein called as VEGFR that affects the tumor blood vessels growth. It can be cause side effects such as high blood pressure, bleeding, poor wound healing, blood clots and kidney damage. Okay, these are what? Different side effects. Then cetuximab is an also antibody that target the protein called as EGFR, okay, and found on the normal skin cells as well as some types of cancerous cells, and this were causes the severe rashes in some people. Okay, so rashes were causes by this cetuximab. Now here some FDA approved NECT means what? Non-conjugated monoclonal antibodies given. Okay, so with their generic name, brand name, target and different useful into the different cancers. Okay, so the first example is what? Alemtuzumab. Okay, so the target of this drug is what? CD52. Okay, and useful against CCL cancer. Okay, then bevacizumab target against VEGF. Okay, multiple cancers, useful in multiple cancers. Then cetuximab EGFR1 colon as well as head and neck cancer. H and E means head and neck cancer. Okay, then panitumumab, okay, EGFR1 colon cancer useful. Rituximab CD20 lymphomas, trastuzumab HER2 in case of breast cancer. So these are what? The different FDA approved non-conjugated monoclonal antibodies given. So NECT monoclonal antibodies means what? Basically the monoclonal antibodies that are work by themselves. Okay, they were work by what? Themselves, and there is no drug or the radioactive material attached to them. These are what? The different most common type of the monoclonal antibodies used to treat. So these NECT monoclonal antibodies what? Monoclonal antibodies is what? The most commonly used monoclonal antibodies against the treatment of or the against the cancer. Okay. Now here again the different examples of monoclonal antibodies designed to target the ERBB family. Okay, so different examples given over here, and their different targets with characteristics, tumor types as well as into different stages. Okay, so the most of NECT monoclonal antibodies attached to the antigen on cancer cells, but some work by the binding to antigens to other as well as non-cancerogenious cells or even free floating proteins. So here examples has been given over here, you can see. So now the naked monoclonal antibodies can be work into the different ways. Okay, so the in that the some of are what they will boost the person immune responses against cancerous cells by attaching them to and acting as a marker for body immune system to destroy them. Okay, so the first is what, by boosting the immune system they will work as an anti-cancer. Okay, the example from these boosting the immune system is what, alemtuzumab, which is used to treat the some patient with chronic lymphocytic leukemia, means CCL. So alemtuzumab will bind to the CD52 antigen, okay, which is found onto the cells called as the lymphocytes. Okay, once attached, the antibody attracted to the immune cells to destroy these cells, and some naked antibodies, monoclonal antibodies, boost the immune responses by targeting to the immune system checkpoint. Okay, so this is about the naked monoclonal antibodies. Now also we will continue with this. The other naked monoclonal antibodies works mainly by attaching to and blocking the antigen onto the cancer cells, that helps the cancer cell grow as well as spread. Okay. So for example, that is what the trastuzumab is an antibody, okay, which will work against the HER2 protein. Okay, already we have seen the mode of action, how the trastuzumab will work, will come and bind to the HER2 receptor. Breast stomach cancer cells sometimes have a large amount of this protein on their surface. When HER2 is activated, it helps these cells to grow. Trastuzumab binds to these proteins and stop them from becoming active. So this is what about the naked monoclonal antibodies. Now we will move to the second, conjugated monoclonal antibodies. So monoclonal antibodies, they were joined to the chemotherapy drug. Two radioactive particles are called as a conjugated monoclonal antibodies. Means what, the antibodies, monoclonal antibodies, they were joined the chemotherapeutic drug or the chemotherapy drugs to the radioactive material, that is called as a conjugated monoclonal antibodies. The monoclonal antibodies is used as a homing device to take one of these substances directly to the cancerous cells. Okay, so whatever these complex or the conjugate form of this antibody will take to the cancerous cell, okay, and work over there. So it is called as a device, okay, to take these substances to the cancerous cell. The monoclonal antibody circulates throughout the body until it can be found and hook onto the target antigen, okay, and then it delivers the toxic substances where it is needed most. These lessens the damage to the normal cells into the other part of the body. Okay, conjugated monoclonal antibodies are also sometimes referred as tag, label, or loaded antibodies. Okay, so basically these are what conjugated monoclonal antibodies. They are what devices to take these substances to the cancerous cells, and they have to what form complex with the particular this cancerous cell and damages to particular cells, okay, and shows their anti-cancer activity. And these conjugated monoclonal antibodies also called as basically tag, label, or loaded antibodies. So now here the monoclonal antibodies which is used as an anti-cancer agent has been finished. Okay, in next session we will discuss the miscellaneous agents of the anti-cancer agent. Okay, now here the whatever the examples from this category of the monoclonal antibodies, that is what rituximab, trastuzumab. Okay, so these examples you need to remember. Okay, their mode of action you need to remember. This will ask in examination for your short note. Okay, so now here this monoclonal antibodies chapter has been over. Now thank you.